Hello everyone, today I'm going to show you how to cut the cloth without the pattern paper. This is what we need in cutting a polo with executive collar and long sleeve with wristband. Okay, to start layouting our pattern procedure is we drop it directly on the cloth. So how did I come up with this uh, pattern computation and layout is through our basic block bodies pattern. But then this is already a style because this part here is prepared for the invisible covered button area or hidden button area here. So as always, before we will mark the cloth, we make sure that we mark it on the wrong side. And this portion here is the right side. Of course, how to know if it is the wrong side is simply just when you try to punch here or uh, place a needle and then pass it here. So this is my 100% identification that this is the wrong side and this is the right side, the one that will show uh, when you wear this polo or any clothing. So this part here is the left side of the polo, and then this part here is the right side. So when you say polo, this is for men, and there's also polo for women, but then the overlap is not the same. When you're going to study garment trace and the skills about dressmaking and tailoring, it is really different. So for the men, the opening will be from the left, and for the women from the right. Okay, so here this is the part that we place the buttons, and then this is the part that we will place the buttonhole, which is the left. For women, the buttonhole is on the right. So we will start our 2 inches from this red color thread. So if you can see, I have my little uh, mark. So all throughout the side, here is 2 inches here up to the length of the polo. So again, let's familiarize again. This is the selvage. Selvage. So let's start from the selvage. So for the left side of the polo, which is for the buttonhole, so our measurement is 5 inches from this red color thread, 5 inches all throughout to the length with the 1.5 allowance for the hem. So stop here and then I establish a straight line here and straight approximately around 1/3 of the part of the hips. So this hips is taken from the 1/4 of the chest measurement plus 1.5 inches, and then straight, just straight up to here, and then the point here is also taken from, this is our starting point, the one with the plus sign, the starting point here. This line here, the chest line, is from the 1/4 of the chest measurement. So for this client, the 1/4 of the chest is 12 and 1/4. That is why it stops here. And then to extend the line from the 1/4 bust is simply we use our triangle. Yeah. Then extend the line there up to here. So we add our 1.5. Okay. So go back here. So in this corner, square it across. Right there. Going there. And this point here is our 1/2 shoulder width measurement. Here. From here to here is 1/2 shoulder width measurement. The shoulder width is 20, so 1/2 is 10. Then do not remove your tape measure. Just count from here to here, which is 3/4 for the chest. So once we have our 1/2 shoulder width here, so just square the line down, and this is 1 3/4 for the shoulder slope. And then this is now the point, and of course squared down also this point here for the purpose of the point or the line where you're going to stop with the curve for the armhole. So you will not pass this line here up to only this portion here to this line. We cannot connect yet because we need to measure here the standard neck line measurement for the front, which is 3 inches, and then 3 inches. This one we'll put plus here. Okay, now the size of the client is I think plus size, so this neckline here will not fit, and this is very tight to the client, so we need to adjust from this point here, the basic measurement. We need to adjust going there about 1/2 inch, and this is now be the neckline for the 19 inches neck circumference. And what will you do there? You also do here. So go down here about 1/2 inch, and then connect using a French curve like this. So this will be our final line. When you're going to check the measurement, this is exactly the result of 19 inches neck circumference. But then when we connect for the shoulder slope, we will use the basic points. This one, not this one. This 3 inches here to connect here our 1 3/4 for the shoulder slope. Okay, so you might be asking what is this line here. I plot my line, my back neckline here, so that when I make the yoke, this will be my guide. So when you're going to drop the back pattern, of course, the neck of the back is low, not like this. So this is only 1 inch here. So this is the basic again from the 3 inches, and the basic also when you measure from starting point down is 1 inch. So how did I get this second curve? It's just simply like this. If this is the basic one, and this is now be our final neckline, so just move the French curve slowly until you hit this point here, the new line for the neckline at the back. This one, it depends upon the curve of the French curve, like this, just slowly like that. And for the armhole, we already have this point here, the 1 3/4 for the shoulder slope. We extend this line here, and we already have this point here. From what this one is the 1/4 of the chest plus 1 1/2. Now that's the time you are going to connect these 3 points here up to here and here. So If you don't want your cloth to be dirty, of course, it's difficult to remove the lines. Just simply make some broken line only, like what I did. And of course, you need to put our seam allowance. Standard here is 1/2 inch. This is 1/2 inch. Just also a broken line freehand here. And then this side here is also 1/2 inch, 1/2 inch. And then there is a slit for the side. The standard is 7 inches, but then it depends upon the height and also with the design. So with this design, I use 5 inches opening of the slit here. And of course, you need to add for the allowance, which is 1.5. So this point here, and then that is why we have our line up to here. This is 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5, 1.5. So it's now ready. There is no allowance here. I will use this part here for the yoke. If it is straight, let's check the grain line. If we will measure near 14, should be 14 also here. Always check the grain line. Now let's cut the back part of the polo. The one with the pins is the center front. Center front. So we'll fold this. If this is our new neckline for the back, the standard for the yoke or the cut part of the back is 3 inches. So we will start here to here. This is our 3 inches. Then squared. So we will cut the back part of the polo starting from this line here, broken line. So this is excluded. need band here.